I'm Gil Smart with Vote Water, and behind me is the St. Lucie River, which periodically gets hammered by discharges and blue-green algae from Lake Okeechobee. But wait, that's all going to end with the new Lake Okeechobee System Operating Manual, right? LOSOM's going to solve our problem, and it's going to do no such thing. For the past 3 years, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and various stakeholders have worked to hammer out the new game plan for the lake, which will guide how the Corps manages the lake and balances flood control, water supply, ecological concerns, and more for the coming decade. It's been a huge tug of war with all the interests trying to tip the scales in their own direction. That includes environmental groups like Vote Water. We advocated for the end to harmful discharges to the, quote, northern estuaries, the St. Lucie, the Caloosahatchee, and the Lake Worth Lagoon. LOSOM actually will cut discharges by up to 37% to the St. Lucie here, but obviously we didn't get everything we wanted, but that's okay. No one did, right? We all have to share the adversity, except some stakeholders are now trying to slough off their adversity on everyone else. A few weeks ago, the South Florida Water Management District began talking about a 1.5-foot buffer zone that would effectively prevent the lake from ever falling low enough to hit what's called the Water Shortage Management Band. See, you got to understand, certain things happen when the level of the lake hits certain markers. If the lake gets too high, that's when discharges begin. If the lake falls below the Water Shortage Management Band, that's when you could see cutbacks for those who depend on water from the lake. That includes municipalities that need it for drinking water, but also Big Ag. Big Sugar, which gets its irrigation water from the lake and worries they might not get everything they want all the time. So Big Sugar and the water supply crowd have been clamoring for the Army Corps to cede control to the state, the South Florida Water Management District, when the water level gets within 1.5 feet of that Water Shortage Management Band. The thinking seems to be that state officials may be more reasonable than the feds. They may understand the need to hold more water in the lake just in case, even if that means cutting beneficial discharges west of the Caloosahatchee and south to the Everglades. But the problem goes way beyond that. If you keep more water in the lake than what you need, just in case, when the rainy season comes around, you've already got 1.5 feet of extra water in the lake, and all of a sudden the lake is filling up faster. That could result in higher lake levels for longer periods of time, which could hurt the ecology of the lake, and it could definitely increase the chance of discharges and algae right here in this estuary. But hey, Big Ag and Big Sugar wouldn't have to worry about a thing. And when it comes to South Florida water politics, isn't that always the guiding principle? The Army Corps is still in the process of tweaking the final LOSOM plan, but it needs to step up here and tell the water supply crowd that, look, we'll take, your advisement under consideration. We'll consult with you, but we'll retain the authority to make our own decision on how the lake is managed for the benefit of water supply, for the benefit of the estuaries, for the benefit, equally, of everybody. I'm Gil Smart with Vote Water.